speaking of building trust, sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Based on the manifestos and stuff that you would see, because you sound like you are very versed economically, which means that you'd be in tune politically as well.
Have to be, yeah.
Which party is bringing the most trustworthy manifesto that you have seen?
Cut here and do this off
Boy,
air.
you see, all right, let me...
And do you open doors for women expecting a thanks?
No, actually.
Good. So you can get back to the previous question.
I can get back to the previous question.
Who's the party that...
Who's
the party that looks like they have the most integrity with what it is that they're looking to bring to the Bajan people? The ups.
The only one of them that I know that brings benefits to me is long gone. So they can't really speak for that right now. They need to visit my house again. But on a real, I don't know. I personally haven't had anybody deliver a manifesto to me except for Solutions Barbados. I know with me making this comment right now, I probably can get cussed on Barbados today again too, or somewhere. But you ask me a question, I don't think it's something that hurts me. So the Democratic Labour Party has been using the facts conferences to say to their base, people who support them, aka yard foes and concerned citizens. I treat concerned citizens separate to yard foes because concerned citizens got a little head. Yard foes ain't got no head.
Okay.
Right, good. So
I try my best to just stay engaged.
I can't.
no, but I use the term a lot, especially recently. I haven't been attacked. But anyways, they've been appealing to them saying these are the things that we've done well in spite of what's gone wrong. That information hasn't been made widely available to us. It's available, but it hasn't been pushed to us as yet. All right, so that's one side I cannot say about them in terms of appeal. I know a lot of people on the ground say they don't like them, but when you turn up in the polls, it's a different story. That's what Donald Trump ain't not winning.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so, and I also believe this next upcoming election would have low voter turnout. Very low voter turnout. And that can swing either way. It can end up with a DLP government. It can end up with a DLP government. Literally.
The UPPP people.
No. Look, I've said this publicly before, so I'll say it again. I honestly do not believe that any of the fringe, I call them fringe parties, not third parties, any of the fringe parties would form the government on its own. For them, it would have to be a unified effort.
Okay.
And look, the ultimate situation where they end up making a major influence, because they will influence the next election, they will take votes from the old parties, right? Or from the so-called prominent ones. But if they acted cohesively in all constituencies, although I think they should just focus on swing constituencies, but that's another story. My belief would be that if they have enough votes and they win a couple seats, they then can force one of the two older parties, prominent parties, to come to them to form a coalition government.
I get it.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
But that's the likely situation in my head for them to flourish.
Right.
But
Not on their own.
no. But if they keep on going at it on their own, it will be another hung, what you call a hung parliament, where there's no clear majority.
Right,
Except for probably the speaker, because that's what happens in our house right now. In the House of Parliament, there's a one-seat majority. It could end up like that again, probably swinging towards the B's or the D's, but I don't know. What I do know is that the DLP has been very good in terms of playing to the emotions of people.
Yes.
Generally. The BLP has been good in terms of doing that, but not sustaining it. The UPP has been trying to push policy, but I don't really feel many Bajans are that engaged by policy. They just want a government out
That
there. They
is
want
my
to-
worry.
This is my
That's my
issue.
worry.
And
Yeah.
then-
That is my whole
Do you
issue.
think you know about that? Eh? Like true.
Solutions. That's why I mean
Thank God.
solutions. But I try. That's why I speak so openly. My thing is, if I keep on repeating something, if something
something
sticks,
to stick.
if
Yeah.
something sticks, I good. Once they can use that as part of their discretion, then I good.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you've got the case where Solutions Barbados, for instance, is totally policy driven, but because it speaks to integrity, which is great on paper, but they link it with religion, I honestly believe that might be one of their issues.
Fallbacks.
Right.
Right.
You know how you were saying earlier off camera that the lie is always more entertaining
Right.
than
People
the
want
truth?
drama though.
They're too uppity. They're too
want-
perfect. They're
Always
too
want solutions? Whatever.
yeah, man. They look too clean. They're too.
Yeah, I get you with
I
that,
know,
but maybe maybe that's what we
It's
need.
just the sensationalism of life. Like, I just find things that got a little drama
Yeah.
is get following. When you too clean and you too good and you
Agreed.
too proper and stuff,
Nobody wanna
use
hear ya.
faulty wayside.
Yeah, but-
And is that culture that running shit right now?
Yes.
I find you gotta be like you getting used as an example all the time because for me to the core of you. Your voice is not a negative voice. Your curse is gonna stink, but whatever it is you ranting for, you have a passion for, is a very valid topic. And you need somebody that could touch on the valid topic, somebody educated, somebody that know what's going on, know what they're talking about. But a little risque still to
Yeah.
keep the attention of the youth because the youth, this is who it gonna influence, they're gonna be influencing their lives. And
True.
they do not give a shit.
True.
Yeah.
We need somebody that could get them to give a shit.
I just like to announce my candidacy.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I think it's an excellent idea
That's
because
if you want vote, but that's how the Democratic Labour Party took the government in 2008. You know,
because all the old people vote.
no, it was
Oh.
driven on youth.
You serious?
It was driven. It was a youth policy. They went online. Hartley Henry.
But I find
convinced
there's
David
nothing
Thompson.
for the youth to do right now at all.
Oh, I ain't talking about jobs. I talking about who they were speaking to in their campaign.
I even talk-
except for the bus thing. The bus thing. That bus ad. That Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of mocked the other day.
Yeah.
Right. That bus ad back in
With Simon.
20. Yeah, with
And
Simon.
the woman, yeah.
That was 2013. That's how they managed to squeeze in terms of a lot of people. That sent shockwaves through Barbados. For some reason, people associated or not reflected. What's the word now? They connected with it.
Right.
That right. But in 2008, it was literally a voice of hope. David Thompson and those guys, they literally took from Barack Obama's campaign
Yeah.
of hope and attracting the youth, and that's how they won. But yes, you're right. In terms of risky nowadays, because the youth for 2008, which very well I would have been a part of, I would have been 24 at the time. They are not the same as the youth that are going to vote in this 2018 election. You know, totally different mindset. 10
Not
years
to
later.
mention too, you said the youth was the target,
Yeah.
right? Market.
Yeah.
And then now you look at everything that's happening now.
Yeah.
The youth are not the focus. So I would be pissed as hell if I was a youth. Would have met me vote for one of Goblin and when they ain't really do nothing for
but
we.
hold on, but
They in
who-
a recreation
no,
for we.
but
They in the
youth-
money getting into sports or
I see you
nothing.
coming
So
from, but the youth in the same youth as before, you know. The youth in 2018 was us per se. Once you cross 30, you start to go into that mature category of voter. So we would feel probably
the
frustrated
one
on those
slighted.
points.
Yeah.
But those youngsters, I will be honest and say their problems are a little different to ours. Their problem is jobs.
Right.
Ours would feel like
And-
that we had things taken away from us. For
Right.
them, it was that they never had.
Precisely.
Right,
And I
so-
think that is the reason why they are the way they are.
Right.
You don't have certain rec situations set up that they could start to explore their energies and their talents and stuff.
Right.
It just bottled up and toxic as
Yeah.
hell. So they don't know about going and play a little cricket down at the community center or because
Not only that,
they ain't nothing no more.
the party who, if I had to run a party right now, and I would carry all the youth votes with one statement. What is that? We can legalize weed? Is legalize? Is legalize the word?
Okay, I was
We can-
telling
thank
her
you.
Decriminalize
We can
it.
decriminalize
We can
it more so
decriminalize
than
marijuana.
legalize it. I
Not
don't think
yet.
we're ready for legalization.
Right, good.
But
I
I
meant
think
decriminalize.
decriminalization,
The
yeah.
party who right now can stand up and say that that's what they're pushing for will win all the youth votes.
They will get it. They will
Because
get it. It's true.
the youth right now, that's what they're using to make money.
And on top of that, too, it can provide a lot of jobs. It can go into hemp and whatnot, too.
Right.
That's what they're using to self-medicate as well
Right.
too.
Yeah.
Because
No,
a lot
you're
of people, a lot
Right.
of people got their mental issues and all type of issues.
And right, if they're using the common sense and like, okay, we're going to decriminalize it, but we're not going to allow the corporations to come and take the money out of the youth man hand. So, like, I can open a party tomorrow. They can't I tell you when they think they're joking.
I tell
and it's
you-
narcotics. And it's narcotics.
Cheyenne just want excuse to get her and not get locked up.
Allegedly.
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 But on a serious note, that is what is going to change this country, you know, the
Yeah.
decriminalization
Yeah.
of marijuana. That's major. Why are we not talking about it?
Yeah.
Man, listen, late last year, we were talking about that. A whole priest attacked me for my views in the paper. Because I did a paper on how much it would grow the economy. You know?
Yes.
It could actually pay for law enforcement. So as opposed to money being taken away and not circulating per se, literally a tax on the usage of
I
it.
think that's so funny. It could
Could pay
actually
for-
pay for law enforcement.
It could pay for
Do
law
you know,
enforcement.
police, that we could pay your salary with marijuana?
But no, that's what my research, and this is research commissioned by the university. You know, it wasn't
Right.
nothing I did on my own steam. For some reason, they thought I like controversial topics, and I was asked by the conference organizer to do that piece of research. So we found out that it could really grow the economy $200 million.
It is
more,
brilliant.
like,
Why aren't
overnight,
they?
right?
This is my issue with the political parties that we have right now. I have no faith in them whatsoever because I am looking for that party, whoever that is looking at things in reality. I ain't care who want to foop in from where, but none of that things don't faze me. I want to see who coming up with solutions, and the solutions right now, I ain't want to use the word solutions to hint at Solutions Barbados, but I want to see who really dealing with the reality we in. Okay, the youth out of jobs, okay, but the selling herb, the smoking weed every day. So let's take that and help.
And to cut you off and to connect what you are saying, Barbados, as you said, is a nation of consumerism. We retail more so first than the tourism. And one thing we could buy
Is we
on a black market
Yep.
is marijuana.
Yep.
Yeah, but I like the hemp shirts, and because I put hemp in my ear too.
Right, the
And my
byproduct.
beard
Shout
and
out to
whatnot,
Hemp Foods
byproducts.
Barbados. We're going to get
You
you a
know
head
you
too.
smoke weed and you don't know how to come out and say it neither.
Man, don't implicate our brethren like that. Allegedly. Show the clip. Show the.
I got a black beard, not black lips.
But you know, and I remember I was at some conference I was at, and I remember somebody talking about brought up the whole thing because it's a major issue. The whole work, you know, Barbados follow pattern. The United States already. Why we taking so long to catch up on this?
Jamaican decriminalize it too?
They decriminalized for a while.
Why are we taking so long to catch on this? We already know that one is follow pattern. Everything that the U.S. do, the U.S. started. Why are we waiting so long? Because the old people inside the communities
Don't want our
with this
young people to be a dope up.
Exactly.
You want everybody to be walking about the place dope up.
Exactly. I can't deal with it. I
Yeah,
really
but yeah,
can't.
rum is still so effect. You know, I don't get it. Boy. You know, it's Barbados.
Hypocritical.
As a point, not even hypocritical. As a point of history, Barbados was built on narcotics, man. Think about it. Rum built this nation. The wealth that was generated in this nation was sugar, which in terms of heavy dosages in
Right.
Rum, which killed both of my grandfathers, right?
And they weren't
then-
giving. I think they were using a lot of heavy drugs in with the slaves in the field as well too. Something that mimicked Ritalin to
Yeah.
keep them good, and certain drugs that mimic cocaine to get in
Right.
the energy and stuff like that from the cocoa leaf. Like you hear all these different
that's what I
rumors
mean.
and things.
So I am voting for BRD, CFG. I waiting for that party to really deal with me reality because I am a person who's very observant.
I'm going to talk to Cap. Talk to Cap or Cap, not Cap.
that?
Cap is one of the newer fringe parties. When the calendar launched it, I think he doesn't like to be called Salt Man anymore. So if he cuss people in the comments,
the
like, sorry,
salt man. Sorry.
he's the fruit man or apparently. But,
okay.
Mark Adamson. Mark Adamson.
We
is
checking
part
on
of it.
everybody. We checking on everybody.
We can bring him here because I voted for he.
We
And
wanna
I tell
figure
him when
out-
Ask them.
Listen.
Because Mark don't like interest, and I ain't quite sure Mark about legal.
We
Steven.
name Mark Calendar.
No. When the calendar is the party leader, Mark Adamson.
Mark Adamson.
let them know that I real influential. So whoever I start talking about can met B's, D's, and C's run for cover. I bet if when they want me on when the campaign, when they got to talk about decriminalizing marijuana and they gonna clear a winner,
Then it's BIM.
come and shout me.
Kingdom, what? Kingdom. I want to say ventures, but not ventures. Kingdom.
Send us a
Vision.
list of all of them, of all the parties,
Yeah.
official and unofficial, because we really
I don't
want
even know the unofficial ones.
go through it with a fine tooth comb for real and talk to the people and let them know what the different options out there.
Yeah, you
whatnot,
should do it.
whatnot.
Actually, that would be. I did a little thing similar to this, not as Raven, a couple months back with Crystal Howell. We called it talking to our leaders. We had Donville Innes. We had a good few people coming through, and they were using it as a way to speak to the youth that were watching. 10,000 views and thing, nothing really that major at the time.
Right.
But what I mean is, it did show me that there's an interest out there in terms of people wanting to know these people, even if
We
they're
want
not
to
in
know.
those
And we
constituencies.
got a lot
So
of
if
people
you
that
carry
don't know
on,
where to
do it.
start. They don't even know where to start, what publication to open, nothing. So
Well, do it.
We want
I
bring
mean,
it
you
to
get my
people.
support. Do it if you
Thank you.
continue to do it. Do it if you could touch the youth that I can't touch, especially.
yeah.
Because I know sometimes my accent is not that appealing. but at the end of the day, no, it's reality.
You're too respectable. They
Maybe
need
that's
a
it,
they need a
yes.
slut like me, and I'm here for it.
But you see, if they used to see me daggering and thing back in
That's why. That's why nobody don't want you.
Shorty clip.
That's why nobody want your opinion about head daggering. Thank you so much for visiting us and taking this time out. I hope this is not the last time.
It can't
It's
be.
up
It
to-
can't be because
it's up to-
this is the kind of like the home stretch too, because 2018 is when elections are supposed to be
Yeah.
on the way. So we're gonna have you coming in and out ever so often,
All right, no problem.
because I know topics gonna be coming up, as time go on, and we just always want an informed voice. Come here, no,
problem.
we done this kind. We done and we don't know how we
give
be
yourselves
here
too little
spewing bare misinformation and thing, right? Disclaimers.
All right.